Hey, all, it's Tom. So, 3, 4 years ago, I did a video backing up and look at some of my older knives, some knives that I've had for a while. So, I think about doing that again. And I don't have very many knives anymore because, I'm not using them, so I don't have a ton of them anymore. But one of the few knives that I did and I always have from my collection is this one here. Now, the story behind this knife came from I was talking to, I was commented on a video on Aaron Nelson's Facebook page that, if there was one knife I really would have liked to gotten a hold of was a Tomchitwood. Tom was a great guy. There was always a smile on his face, and he hit some hard times that kind of dropped off YouTube. So his YouTube sister Diane from Snowfog Outdoors, I say, hey, what's your address? Oh, here, okay. And she sent me this and a bunch of other knives. Now this is the Tomchitwood. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it there, but yeah, there it is. TC USA. So let's take a look at the overall package. Now, this is the Kydex sheath that Tom made. It's got a lot of nice lashing holes. Fits the knife very well. Comes up here with a piece of nylon webbing. So the knife hangs a little bit down at your side, which I like. I recently been wearing a knife that the belt loop is down below the handle of the knife. And to be honest with you, I wore it for about 3 hours. I had to take it out because it was cutting into me and poking, and didn't, I had to reach up high to pull it out of the sheath, and it didn't come out right. And it was just a pain. So it's a nice made sheath. Now, Diane had this knife for quite a while, so, it's seen its abuse before me. So let's take a look at the knife. There's the knife. It's a tiny little guy, yeah. But it is 1/4 inch stock. Got a really good distal taper to it. Scandi grind, spear point. It's got a it's like a 3 11/13 blade on it. Full tang. I believe these are curling maple scales. Now, Tom never advertised himself as being a professional knife maker. He just made knives and, sold them. So there's a lot of imperfections on this knife, and I love it for that reason. Now, as you can see, I've been, through the course of the last 2 or 3 years, I've gotten some use out of this knife. It's been on a few hunts. It's been on lots of fishing trips. This is a cute little knife just to carry fishing. It's a shame Tom just fell off the end of the earth because the man could really do a nice job on a knife. I mean, look at the way he did that handle with the different colors built into the knife itself. It's really nice. I mean, the knife, it fits in your hand well. It fits my hand just right. Tip it up like I was talking about another video that I'm going to have out. To tip it up and run it up animals and doing your skinning. You could choke up on that blade and get right to that tip. And like I said, it is a Scandi grind. And I tell you, it's a great little knife. I've had no problems with it in 3 years. I don't expect to have any problems with it in 10 years. As far as cutting is concerned, And I tell you, I think I put this on the strop for 3 or 4 strops. Not much at all. Now, a lot of people's like, well, what would you do with something like this? So small. Listen, I use a small knife a lot. I'm used to using pocket knives, so Yeah, I can adapt. I do use my big blades, don't get me wrong. I have a couple of bowies that, they go in the field with me, and I got a couple 7/8 inch blades. I don't consider them to be bowie blades, but they go in the field with me when applicable. Hasn't been lately, but when I want to take them, they're available. And then I always take one of these guys too, because your little camp chores, you're making feather sticks and everything. Big knife is for my chopping and my heavy duty and my defense. And these little guys that I carry like this, and I've got a Columbia River neck knife. I have that Colonial C100. That's a 4-inch blade, and a couple other knives you'll see in the coming up. They're all smaller knives because they do the work. And obviously this is 5160, I believe. I don't think it's 1095, but I believe it's 5160. But this does my work chores, my skinning and everything else. And my big knives, they do my chopping and wood processing and whatnot. So yeah, I just wanted to revisit that knife, and they'll be coming periodically. We'll revisit them. This is a Tomchitwood spear point. Thank you very much, Diane. I still love this knife, and I can't say how much more I appreciate it. That you sent me you sent me this. So, hey, this is Tom. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. If you're not subscribed, please do. And we'll see you guys on the next one.